Hey everybody, I want you to head down to teespring.com and check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of Bondy's merch.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into your girl's notes, alright? Because I made notes. So y'all, Young Jock's hair salon caught on fire, alright? So he and Kendra, in a very tight wig, go down to the hair salon to see what has transpired, what caused the fire, okay? I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. And Sharonda's there, okay? Sharonda says that one of the stylists that he hired left her flat iron wrapped in a towel in a drawer, okay? And she came in here and she saw the fire at this booth right here. Then she got the fire extinguisher, but she didn't know how to use it. So she had to wait for the fire department to get here. And then this is what didn't happen, okay? And you can blame yourself, Jacques, because you hired her, okay? And Kendra says, wait a minute, okay? You're the manager. At the end of the day, this is your responsibility. You're the manager, okay? So you need to take some of that blame, okay? And Sharonda is like, I don't even know why you talking to me right now. I don't even know why you here right now. This ain't even got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? You think you so smart, but you're not as smart as you think you are. And that was a little slight, okay? That was a little jab that she was throwing at Kendra, okay? I see you, Sharonda, you old hating ass. Not to me. I'ma say it would make sense as manager before you close down to check every active booth and make sure that the girl done turned her stuff off. Cause like you say, these is the girls that Jock hired in all of this, as if those girls aren't to be trusted. So why were you not checking up on your investment? Ma'am, okay? I'm just looking at Sharonda like, is there a way for her to go? Cause she needs to go. She needs to go. I feel like she needs to go. She's doing way too much as far as I'm concerned. And her attitude is stank. Who wants to work with someone they can't even have a conversation with their partner about their business? You can't even have a conversation with her because of her attitude and her not wanting to be told anything. Like, it don't work like that. I understand. I don't like being told shit neither, but it don't work like that. Kendra says that she respects the way all Jock's baby mamas get along. And even though she's not one of the baby mamas, they often hang out and talk because she wants to have a relationship with them as well. They're his family. Okay, like she didn't say that, but that's what she mean. Okay, so Kendra meets with Alex and Cena, and Cena says that she really likes Kendra, but she doesn't think that Jock deserves everything she has going on right now. And I'm like, Cena, whatever you have to tell yourself, but Grandma Jaws, you are a fucking hater. Do you hear me, Grandma Jaws? Hater. Then Grandma Jaws proceeds to tell Kendra that Jock is sleeping. She heard that Jock is sleeping with the girls in the shop, including Sharonda. And Kendra is like, well, maybe that's the reason why Sharonda coming at me sideways. I'm like, no, girl. That's because Sharonda got a terrible attitude problem. Like, that's what that's about. That's not necessarily about you. But I do feel like she's a hater, okay? I think that's a part of it. But I don't think it's like, oh, I'm sleeping with your dude and he want to be with you. He don't want to be with me. I don't think it's that. But, Jock is somewhat of a hoe. So we shall see. I'm not saying I'm completely counting it out, but it does seem like everybody is just doing the most because the camera's around, maybe. You know what I'm saying? In Sharonda's case. Kendra says she's nobody's fool, okay? So she stumps outside to the parking lot where Jock is waiting for her. He was her ride. And she's like, I've had it up to here. Okay, Jock, I've heard this story too many times from too many different people to now believe that it's not true. So you know what, Jock? For right now, we not together. We done right now, okay? We can talk about this later. And you know what that means. We ain't really done. What that mean is I don't feel like dealing with you right now. So I'm just going to go off into my own space and you go off into yours. All right, that's what that means. But then it also means you need to beg and beg and beg until I actually feel like having a conversation with you. That's what that also translates to. So let's see how Jock feels about this. So Jock is upset, okay? Jock is bothered. He doesn't understand why people are trying to get in between him and Kendra. So he goes in there, Grandma Jaws, what's going on? Alex has disappeared. She has nothing to do with this. This is not her part of the show, okay? So it's just Grandma Jaws. And Grandma Jaws feels like, hey, I heard it. Carly told me. Okay, throw Carly in that water. Okay, Carly's the one that told me about this. And I just kind of felt like Kendra deserved to know. know. Okay, she's a bit apprehensive about getting married, and I just wanted to let her know what was going on. And I'm just like, Grandma Jaws, hater. Like I need to find a stamp somewhere. Hater. Like that's what this is. Like, Grandma Jaws, he don't want you. And I know you say that you don't want him, but this makes us feel like you do want him. Jock tells Grandma Jaws to stay out of his business. Please and thank you. So y'all, Scrappy is being a real father, real man. That's what he's doing right now, spending time with E-Money, all right? E-Money is about to turn 14 years old, and she would like for all of her family, including the Bam and Cece, to be at her 14th birthday party. She doesn't know how that is going to happen, so she has to let everybody know from the gate what she's expecting for her birthday. And Scrappy says him and Erica not in the same place right now with the parents and thing. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, what is going on? Why is there an issue? Why is there a problem? Why can't y'all communicate? Y'all are not telling us something, and it's about to drive me up a wall, okay? Now, is this about Bambi being insecure, that Scrappy might, fall back into something with Erica? Because I feel like that is over and that is done. And I also feel as if Scrappy seems to have learned his lesson the last time you left him, okay? So I feel like all of this unnecessary drama between them and Erica has to be made up for the show. Okay, because it doesn't seem like Bambi's the type to just be like, no, I don't want you talking to your baby. Like, I think whatever is going on is some, exaggerated shit as far as I'm concerned. Okay, but that's besides the point. Scrappy says that he's gonna do whatever he can do to make sure E-Money had a birthday of her dreams out here. Okay, and then E-Money goes and talks to Erica. Erica has her baby shower. It looks like a church lady luncheon going on at Erica's baby shower. I'm not even gonna lie. Everybody's in attendance. Carly, Rashida, Mimi. But there is some questions of where is Tokyo. They're used to Tokyo being the life of the party, joking, being there to have a good time. But she's not there now, and they haven't heard from her, and now everyone's worried, and Mimi wants to go and check on Tokyo. E-Money tells Erica that she wants her to make sure that everybody is in attendance at her 14th birthday party. And, Erica is the same way Scrappy. We're going to try to make sure we can make that happen, okay? And then we move on because Rashida tells Mama D that she wants to have like a mother-daughter luncheon. And I'm like, oh Lord, what this going to be like? And then I saw the preview and I was like, oh, my feelings of bullshit were right. my spidey senses for bullshit was tingling in this moment. Then Carly comes up. Carly is looking the best we've seen her all season in this scene right here. From wig to makeup, we was happy about it, okay? The color might have been, but ultimately the appliage, the application was good. Okay, moving along. So Rashida wants to know if Carly's going to KK's book release, her book signing. KK is releasing a book about her life. Okay, and y'all know she had a whole bunch of trials and tribulations and heartache. Everybody's had trials and tribulations. Okay, that's why this damn song. Okay, you can count on me. It's the Gap Band, y'all. That's the song. You can count on me. All right, it's a beautiful song. Anyway, Charlie Wilson just sings his little heart out. Sorry, getting outside of the damn storyline. Okay. But Carly doesn't know if she wants to go to KK's book signing because she doesn't know if she wants to run into Scrap because she doesn't want to do anything that upsets Mo. She is really putting it on this storyline that Mo is in some ways abusive to her. And now she's scared to do anything. And it's such a juxtaposition to what we have seen of Carly, which makes me think it might actually be true. But I'm not sure because when I saw Mo on the show, there was a feeling of him being annoyed with the way they were trying to portray him and the way she was trying to portray the storyline. And that's why he would get upset and just leave every time. That's what it seemed like, but I could be wrong. And he can actually be doing this to Carly. But there's a different man every year for Carly. So that's another reason why I'm not sure how I feel about this whole storyline. Y'all comment down below. What do y'all think about this storyline that Carly is playing, the abused woman, engaged and trying to rush home with the curfew and all of this and that? How y'all feel about that? I don't know yet. I just don't. So Spice, Sierra, and Shekinah meet up for a wine tasting, and Shekinah still had the sticker on her glasses, and I was just like, and so Sierra informs them that things are kind of with BK. We thought it was over, but apparently it's okay, because because truth be told, she stood up Scrap, and I think that and BK is tied together. I also feel like the scene that they showed us with BK and Sierra happened before this scene, because it just seems out of sequence, and it also seems that whatever caused them to make up had already happened before before we saw any of this. You know what I'm saying, y'all? It just feels like they were just kind of reconstructing Sierra's storyline or something, and it was just kind of irking my spirit. We get it, girl. You and Beijing BK are back together, and if that's what y'all want, we happy for y'all. Okay, moving along. They start talking about Akbar and how she came at Shekinah at Kirk and Rashida's little event, talking about, you made my baby daddy, that's my baby daddy, and then you act like that's your baby daddy, but that ain't your baby daddy, that's my baby daddy, that's the only baby daddy I didn't have. Sorry. Whenever I say baby daddy, I instantly want to start going into Medea remember at the end of the movie, y'all, when Medea was getting the paternity test to see if Cora was Brown's. Y'all remember that shit? And she was all Maury in the back like, he's the baby daddy, he's the only baby daddy I never had. He know he the baby daddy because he the only one that I had been a baby daddy with. I was dying laughing at that shit. That shit still tickles my spirit. Anyway, Shekinah said that Akbar should have been somewhere with that baby that she made with her ex, okay? And this is when Spice gets upset, because Spice feels like, don't bring the children into it, you don't have children, Shekinah, you don't understand, she was just telling her, y'all, I'm trying to get that Jamaican accent, y'all. How I'm gonna ever play a Jamaican in a movie or a TV show if I don't get the accent together? Okay, look, how I'm gonna be the prostitute, the Jamaican prostitute on SVU if I if I don't get this shit together. All right, look, I'm sorry. But basically, she was just saying that she don't like the fact that she kind of was talking about that girl kids. And I just kind of feel like, when did she say something about the kids? Telling somebody that they should have their messy ass at their house with their children instead of being out in the streets starting fights with people at nice sit down, panel events. This is not the time or the place. But you got time to show up, but you ain't got time to be there for your kids. That's talking about you and your parenting. That's not talking about your children. So this whole storyline of Shekinah said something about Akbar's kids, I'm just not hearing it. I'm not hearing it at all. And I thought that Akbar said that Sierra said something about her kids last episode. Am I tripping, y'all? I be forgetting. Y'all see how many shows I review. I ain't got time to be retaining none of this shit. I remember overall story arcs. Okay, that's what places in the mind. All this other shit, this little bitty shit, these people that haven't been on the show, that child, I don't care. Okay, bitch, I almost forgot about the other girl. What's her name, y'all? I forgot. See, look, I done forgot her name that fast. Shay Mack. I forgot about her. Okay, they brought her back. I was like, well, I be damned. Look, they must have not been able to get nobody that they really wanted for this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because they got a whole bunch of celebrities that can be on this show in Atlanta, and they just be like, nah, Mona, we good. Shekinah got upset, y'all. Let's get back to the storyline. Shekinah got upset. Shekinah got upset that Spice said that to her, so she got up with a sticker on the glasses and walked away. And Sierra says that she might be right about her not saying nothing about the kids, but her delivery is fucked up and she need to chill out. So Sierra goes outside to get Shekinah, and they come back inside and they sit down, and Shekinah says, look, I ain't like the fact that you said I ain't been a mother and all of that. I had 2 abortions. I was pregnant 2 times, and I had 2 abortions because I was not ready to have a child. And she brings up the stuff that's going on in Georgia right now. It was a little political statement that Shekinah had right then, and I respect her for being open and honest about that, because a lot of people feel ashamed when they do things, when they get abortions. They feel ashamed about that, and that's not something that they would openly share. But as of recent, with everything that's been going on and these laws trying to be, thrown in effect as it pertains to abortion, people have been saying their stories and putting them on Twitter and stuff like that. So I just thought that was brave of her. You know, that's a brave thing to do, Shekinah. So I pat you on the back, bitch. Okay, that was a whole bunch of grown woman shit going on in this episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. I'm serious. And the next grown lady thing was Spice showing up at the studio to talk to Akbar. She said she listened to her music. Okay, she likes her music, but she don't like the attitude. What is all the aggression for? Okay, she don't like her, you flew here, I grew here mess. She don't like none of that. But she wants to try to have some type of understanding and just get all of this negative energy out the way. They all on a show together. Why do we have to fight and argue? Okay? And I feel like Spice is real good for getting into it with a bitch and then becoming her best friend. I'm just saying, that's what she did with Tokyo. But she shows up to the studio and she asked her, what is all the aggression about? Akbar feels like the people who come into Atlanta from other places can sometimes overshadow those who have been here the longest. And Spice is like, look, if you have talent, your talents will show. Okay, no one can take from you what is for you, in so many words. And I agree with Spice. And that's what you have to put in your mind, that what is for you is for you. You don't have to be envious of somebody else's situation, which I know everybody feels like that every now and again. But what you don't do is let that control the way you treat or react to life and to people. Period. Okay? You feel how you feel, you check yourself, and you move on. But you don't sit in that moment and stir in that moment, because then you Jamal from Games People Play. Nobody wants to be Jamal from Games People Play. Nobody wants to be most of the characters on Games People Play. Okay, just if you watch all the reviews, you've heard me do that reference before. Akbar just wants respect, okay, at the end of the day. But they get past that to discuss the things that they have in common, namely trying to make it in this music business and not raising their own children. The difference between Spice and Akbar is that Spice would have to go through the whole process of getting her children visas to come over here and then getting them citizenship, which is difficult right now and it takes a long time. So her children are with her family and her mom in Jamaica. That is the reason why her kids aren't with her. Akbar stay down the highway from all her kids, okay? She says 3 of them are with their fathers and 2 of them are with, no. 2 of them are with the daddies, 2 of them with her aunt, and she got 1 of them now. And she says that she didn't realize that it was going to be that hard. Her son had some issues when he was young, and it was a lot for her to handle. And she feels like she can't rap and have her kids at the same time. And Spice makes the point that it would inspire her kids to see her struggle and to see her pull through. At the end of the day, I think there are a lot of people, most people, who grew up with poor parents or a poor single mother, and they still would rather have been poor with their mom than been rich with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what I feel most people would say. Most people that I know that have been in that situation. There are always other versions to that story, but we're just gonna move on from that. Akbar and Spice seem to come to some middle ground, and Akbar is glad that Spice came, glad that they were able to talk it out. And Spice wants them to do a song together about women's empowerment. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm excited about that. Let's see how that goes. Because, 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't gonna not fight long enough for us to get to the end of the record. Of course, I forgot they had to talk about Shekinah and Akbar's beef with Shekinah. And I think it's stupid. Like, why are we arguing about a dude you was with? Akbar's story is that Shekinah don't like her. But it seems as if all the shade being thrown is from Akbar to Shekinah. And Shekinah is just like, girl, I don't care about that. Why is you in my face about this? Go worry about your own kids or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the place I felt Shekinah was coming from. So I don't know what the deal is with Akbar, but you're trying to act like it's her problem with you when it seems to be your problem with her. Beijing BK in a juicy bed comes over to Sierra Shock to talk to her and beg for her to come back to him. And this is what I was talking about. This scene seemed so rushed, and they was giggling so much. It made me think they had already had this conversation and were just redoing it for the show. But BK and Sierra decided to get back together. He said he knows she out here dating other people, but he love her. He's sorry for everything that he did. He's so sorry he was disrespectful. He love her and they won't be together. And Sierra said, yeah, I might have been messing with Scrap to make him jealous. That might have been it. but you know, we gonna try it again. I'm like, bitch, I'm exhausted with you. Sierra said she was being petty, using a dog and everything, but you know what? BK says that his heart is calling her. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. Oh, that's what it's doing? Okay. Let's move on, okay? Scrap the Leon is spending some time with his two boys as well. He tells us that Tierra allowed for King, their son, to come and live with him because, you know, y'all already know that bitch got 11 children over there and all of this. So, hey, go be with your daddy. Then the youngest one, eventually, he hopes his mom will let him come stay with him. Scrap's main focus is to be a good father to his boys and to stay out of jail. Scrap said he talked to his Muslim brother, and his Muslim brother knows that he's a good businessman, and his Muslim brother is a good businessman as well, so they're about to open up a restaurant together. I said, oh, yeah? Okay. Do what you gotta do, Scrap. Sierra, Spice, and Mimi go over to Tokyo's new place to check on her and see what's going on. And Tokyo is just feeling sad and depressed right now, and she really didn't want to call other people until she had figured out her issues for herself. She don't like to put negativity on other people. I be the same way, y'all. I be the same way. But the girls tell her that they love her and that she needs to share what's going on with her, and she's not alone. She tells them how, you know, she's been going through a lot lately. Her biological dad just went to Africa, or to live in Africa. Then y'all know her mom has had to have all these different surgeries, had brain surgery. Then her godfather just got shot. He got to have surgery. And a while back, her grandmother died, and she didn't really get over that. She never really dealt with it. So right now, she's just feeling some type of way. But they assure her that they love her, okay? And they got her back. And I'm like, that's good. Okay, it's always good to know that your reality, show friends care. So y'all, KK has her book signing and Mama D is there. Everybody is dressed like they're about to go to a ball. And Mama D asked KK for her advice. Girl, I need your advice, okay? Because everybody gonna be there for E-Money's birthday party and CCS is gonna be there, okay? KK says as long as she keeps, digging and screwing and all of that at CC, then it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be bad like this. Y'all, I cannot with KK. I can't do her accent. I cannot with this. Okay, I can't. When Mama D said yeah with this tongue I got, y'all, I could have passed out. I said, ma'am, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Mama D says that CC is a backstabber. She ain't shit, okay? She talked about Mama D to her friends, so now it's a problem. And KK asked Mama D to post her book, and it's all good. Rashida and Carly are there, and they run into Scrap and his little brother at the bar. And it's very awkward and, yes, I'm good. How are you? Okay. Happy and engaged. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's looking at Carly like, Carly, what the hell is wrong with you, girl? And Carly keep looking at her phone and her watch and shit. I guess it must be time for her to go. She got to hurry up and go check in with Mo before he get upset. So she running out. I'm like, oh, girl, are we really doing this? When she gets out into the parking lot, Jock is coming in. And Jock is like, Carl, can I talk to you for a second? What's going on with you? Why is you out here telling all of these lies to people about my relationship? Why is you in my business like this? And Carly is like, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? I'm not in your business. People just be telling me stuff, but you know what? I shouldn't even be listening to what they're saying. Okay, I didn't even say all this, and I didn't even do all that. She kind of said that. And why can't you just leave me alone? And why can't you just let me be happy? Let me go, okay? And he like, look, I know you got your little curfew and all of that, but please just stay out of my business, Carly. Carly said, you know what? I should have just acted like I should have lied. I should have lied. You want me to lie next time? Next time I'm going to lie. I'm going to say that we never had sex. We never was in a relationship. Okay? We never did it. It never happened. All right? Okay, let's go. All right, bye. And she kind of did like, okay, we never did anything. Okay, we never did anything. All right, bye. And she walked off, and Jock was like, did the Miley just kick in? And I could have passed out. I said, no, not did the Miley just kick in. Carly, you still doing drugs, girl? Oh. Y'all, I don't know what happened in that moment. I do know that Cena threw it, Grandma Jaws threw it on Carly, and then Carly threw it on Shekinah. And then there's going to be a whole, round table conversation about this shit next week. Anyway, y'all, that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. All right. See you in the next one.